Hello everyone. This is a video on how to use Google Meet and Google Meet manners. We want everyone to feel happy, so we use something special called manners. It's like saying thank you after you get a present, or chewing with your mouth closed, or not talking with your mouth open, saying excuse me, or I'm sorry, or please, and helping your friends or family out when they need help. But how do we show manners in a Google Meet? Some of you have been practicing showing manners in a Google Meet all the way back since March, but let's have a little refresher for you and for your families and for me. Most important thing is talking one at a time. If everybody talks at once, it is hard to hear anything. Take it from me. My class had pajama parties last year, and we were trying to play games together, but we couldn't even hear each other yell out the answers. And we didn't know how to take turns. So we need to learn how to talk one at a time. If you hear somebody else asking a question, you should probably wait till they're all done talking. Our next Google Meet manner is to look at what your camera sees before you even join the meet. Everyone wants to see your awesome face, not the floor or the ceiling or your bathtub or a window or the curtains. The last thing is, what does your room sound like? This was the most important thing we kept forgetting. If you're in a busy or noisy room, your microphone on your Chromebook is so good that it will pick up all of that stuff while you're in a Google Meet. So if someone's playing music in the background, like in this picture, everyone on the Google Meet will have to listen to it if your microphone isn't muted. Or if somebody's crying really loudly in the background, everyone in the Google Meet will have to listen to it because our microphones are really, really good. So we're going to talk about next muting ourselves in Google Meet when it is not our turn to speak. So to do that, we need to get back to Google Meet from Google Classroom. So remember, our most important website is Clever. We're going to go down to Clever, go find our Google Classroom. Click on Miss Novojaski's class 2020 and click on the Meet link that is up in the blue banner. Remember, if it's not there, we do not have a meeting at that time. So when you click it, what was the one manner we need to check before we even join? What our camera is looking at. If I look and my camera is pointed like this, am I ready for a Google Meet? No, everybody wants to see my face. So I'm going to bring the camera up, move it over until they can see my face. What was another thing we should check before we go into a Google Meet? The sound of the room I'm in. Let's listen. It's pretty quiet in here. I'm in a good spot for a Google Meet in case I have to ask a question so they can hear my voice and not everything in the room with me. But I also want to make sure I'm muted before I join. So if you've watched my other video, can you tell me where the microphone button is to mute? I'll ring a ding ding, it's right here. It says if you want to turn off your microphone, you have to click it and make it go red. So I'm going to click it, and the computer even says microphone off. So I am ready to join the Google Meet. I'm in a quiet room where I can focus. I have the camera on my lovely face, and my microphone is muted right there in red. I am ready to join my Google Meet. So I'm going to click the green button that says join now. I'm going to click it. Boop. And you remember that noise. I do not want to add other people. So this white box that pops up, I am going to close. Now I can see everybody in the Google Meet, whoever I want to be with in my classroom and my teacher when I log in. If I'm ready to answer a question, I can unclick the turn off microphone button and make it go white. The computer tells me at the top that my microphone goes on or off. I want you to watch. Microphone off, microphone on. If you look for that, it will tell you if your microphone is off or if your microphone is on. Also, if you look at the bottom, the microphone button will be white when it's working and red when you are mute. If at any time you accidentally leave the call, which sometimes people have done, you click that button. If you accidentally click it, oh no, I've left my meeting. You can easily join us again by clicking the rejoin button that's white. When you click the rejoin button, you'll be able to hop back into our Google Meet. So, am I ready to join? Let's check the 3 things. Can everyone see my lovely face? Check. Am I in a quiet room where I can focus? Check. And number 3, is my microphone off? Oh, no, not yet. Do you remember where the microphone button is? Can you point to it on your screen? Boop, right here. I'm going to click my microphone button, make sure it's red so it's ready to turn off, and then I'm ready to join my Google Meet by hitting join now. And then my face will pop up, and so will all of my classmates if my camera is on. There's another way you can check if your camera is on. If you look way, way super duper up to the top where the little black camera is, if the white light is on, your camera is on. If ever you need to turn your camera off, do the same thing with the microphone. You press the camera button, and when it's red, it's off. And when it's white, it's on. And it's as simple as that. When the meeting is over and you are ready to leave for real, you can click that hang up button, it says leave call, and you're done. You can go back to Clever if you left it open up here at the very top. You can click on Clever, go to Seesaw or Messenger or wherever you need to go, and you're done. That is how we are going to have Google Meet manners and how to use Google Meet this year.